Hi, friends. It's Joy with In Search of Joy Wellness. Thank you for joining me this evening for our session. Well, it's evening where I'm at, uh, but tonight we are going to do a flow, and it's actually not really a flow. It's more like this is called Dancing Warrior. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually get some strength building. These are going to be some strength building poses. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get comfortable and seated. Go ahead and sit on a block. Sitting on a block is really nice because it helps to keep your spine in its natural curve. It also, especially if you keep your ribs knit close together so you don't overextend the C part of your spine. And it also prevents you from rounding your shoulders in. And that's something that is an opportunity for me. So I'm going to practice better posture. So sitting on our block, let's go ahead and take some conscious breath and settle into the moment. This is a perfect time for you to go ahead and set an intention for the evening or set an intention for your practice. Thank yourself for showing up. Showing up sometimes is the hardest part, so be grateful that you're on your mat, getting ready to build some strength. Let's go ahead and let's do about 5 rounds of breath, and let's go ahead and inhale for a shorter count, hold it for a couple of counts, and then exhale for a longer than your inhale. And let's go ahead and do it on our own breath. Bringing ourselves into present. With each breath we take, feeling the sensations of the air going all the way down through our tummy to our tummy, extending or expanding our ribs 360 degrees. One more time. And on an exhale, let's go ahead and remove whatever we are sitting on. Put it off to the side. We might need it later. We'll start in a downward facing dog. It's coming into table, tucking the toes. On an exhale, shifting the hips forward, or up and back, I should say. Pedal into your first downward facing dog. Kind of feeling that in. My knee's a little tight on the right side. Feeling that. Let's go ahead and come to stillness. On an inhale, let's lift the right leg in a tripod downward dog. And on an exhale, we're going to round the back, stepping that foot through. If you don't make it in on the first time, that's okay. You can bring that foot little by little in. From here, we're going to stay in a low lunge. More breath. Inhale. And on your next exhale, plant your feet. Make sure that they're kind of on train tracks, that they're not right in line with each other, so you get some more balance, because we're going to come up into a crescent lunge. So on an inhale, Lift the torso up, lifting the arms, keeping the right knee bent over the ankle, and keeping your right knee in line with your second toe. Back toes, we have them tucked. Lifting the knee, the back knee, the left knee, giving you more balance. Let's breathe here. On your next inhale, go ahead and drop the left heel to the ground. Your leg is going to be, or your foot is going to be at a 45-degree angle. Front knee stays the same. We take a breath here, and we're going to open up into Warrior Two. Really strong in our warrior. On an exhale, maybe you can bring it down lower. Make sure that your knee stays over your ankle and in line with that second toe. You want to make sure that both heels are actually in line with each other. Extending the fingers out, reaching for opposite sides of the wall. On your next exhale, let's reverse the warrior, bringing the left hand to the back of the knee, not putting any pressure there. And rainbowing that right arm over, heart slightly up to the sky, gazes up. On your next exhale, come back into Warrior Two, and we are going to go into a extended side angle. So this is going to be a beginner's class. So let's go ahead and place hardly any weight. Knee in contact with the top of the elbow and top, right elbow in contact with the right knee. Left arm rainbows over. Breathe. Really, you were looking for a lot of length here, so you don't want to dump all your weight into your body here, so you really want to lengthen out your spine. I'm sliding, so I'm going to have to move my foot up. Inhale, Warrior Two. And exhale, planting the hands, stepping back, downward facing dog, and let's go ahead and do the other side. So inhale, lifting the left leg, tripod dog. On an exhale, step it through. We're in a low lunge. Heart reaching forward. Left hip crease is pulling back as your right hip crease is pulling forward. Breathe here. Now, what we're going to do is make sure that your feet are apart, that they're not on train tracks. And we're going to move here. Make sure that I don't slide off the mat again. So from here, we're going to raise the torso into crescent lunge. Woo! And I almost fell over. And if you do that, that's fine, guys. We are trying to build strength here. We're trying to build balance here. So you have to lose your balance to find your balance. Remember to breathe, holding strong. I'm shaking as well. Your next exhale, go ahead and drop the right heel to the back of the mat, down to the mat. Your foot's going to be at a 45-degree angle, and we are going to come into Warrior Two. Really reaching your fingers out as if you were squeezing an orange in between your shoulder blades. knee over the ankle in line with the second toe, your left knee. Placing a lot of weight on the pinky edge of your foot. You get some balance, strength, balance here. On your next exhale, reverse warrior. My spine just popped. It felt good. Inhale, come to warrior two, and we're going to do side angle. So again, very lightweight as your elbow makes contact with the left knee, rainbowing that right arm over, heart slightly reaching up towards the sky, gaze is up. Extend here, keeping everything long. And breathe. On an inhale, we're going to come back to warrior two. And on an exhale, go ahead and plant the hands. Woo! Stepping back into a downward facing dog. Oh, my stance kept slipping. I wonder why my foot was slipping on my mat. From here, let's go ahead and bring our knees down to the mat. Sit our hips back to our heels. And take a moment to breathe. Hang in there with me, guys. How are your sides feeling? Woo! Feeling that strength in your legs? From here, we're going to move into a called Ashtangasana. So we're going to come to a tabletop, and then we're going to bring our chest and our chin to the mat. From there, we'll move into a low cobra, and then we'll move back into a downward facing dog. Okay? We might even do this a couple times. See how I feel. So, on an inhale, let's go ahead and come to table. On an exhale, extend the body forward, or shift the body forward a little bit, excuse me. Bringing the chest on an exhale and chin to the mat. Inhale, sliding the body through. Low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you know what? I do want to do it again because that sounds fun. So bringing our hips to our heels again. Ooh, that felt really good. Let's go ahead and take a child. On an inhale, let's come up to table. Shifting the body forward. On an exhale, dropping the chin and chest down to the ground, keeping the elbows close to the body. Booty up to the sky. Inhale, bring the body through, low cobra. Gaze is low, barely at the top of the mat. Don't crink back your neck. Exhale. We're going to go to, let's just go to a child's pose. Keeping your breaths in child's pose. Really relaxing here. Really letting the tension go in your arms, relaxing the head and the forehead on the mat. On an inhale, let's go ahead and come up to table with some heavy eyes, and let's meet on our backs. And we will do Arshavasana for the evening. Extending the arms out long, extending the feet out, keeping the eyes closed or heavy, feeling the back of the head on the mat, the shoulders, arms, the hips, and the legs. We did a lot of poses that'll really help with strength and really help. Those few poses that we did will definitely help you with all your yoga poses. The more that you build the strength in your legs, the easier it is to breathe, and I don't know, the longer you can hold the poses, your legs get incredibly strong. It's amazing. Thank yourself for showing up tonight in this short practice. Giving your body a little love, well-deserved love. On your next inhale, go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, keeping your eyes closed or heavy. Roll it over to one side or the other, bringing your knees up first. Go ahead and bring our knees up. And why don't we just go ahead and hug them into our body? Oh, hugging those knees in. Feeling our low back stretch out a little bit. We can even rock a little bit like I am. Go ahead and roll over onto your side, keeping fetal position. Using the top hand, pressing that hand into the mat, I will move back, and let's come back to seated. And go ahead and place your block back under your hips. Thank you, friends, for joining me this evening. I hope you enjoyed this short power dancing warrior sequence that we did this evening. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments below. Let me know if you're looking for something in particular. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll be seeing you guys next week with, I don't know, maybe we'll do something different. Maybe a Reiki healing. Maybe, I don't know. Keep it up. Keep it a surprise. See you guys. Take care.